So I played rank after coming back, and I had someone compliment me, and I just felt so wholesome. Like I felt
Enemy
like this is
slain.
the greatest or one of the most satisfying feeling I can ever get as a player of Wild Rift or used to playing on other games like MOBAs and League of Legends, because there's just so many things that you don't
Killing
know just
spree.
judging from like a
Killing
picture or even like
spree.
stats or even rank. So this is a rank
Double
game,
kill.
and the only reason why I was playing it is because
Rampage.
I literally got chat banned from Earth for people being dumb, and they were doing so bad that they would start blaming their jungler for inting after dying so many times. Like, I think jungler role
Unstoppable.
is one of the hardest roles in the game, because it's not just like you, it's just not you. You are in this game trying to jungle for your team that might not deserve the carry or not, because they are
Welcome
either
to
feeding,
Wild
trolling,
Rift.
toxic, or not helping you
Minions
out.
have spawned.
And a lot of times, that's 9 out of 10 that's what's gonna happen. But this game, what a perfect game. All because I switched from jungle to mid lane. Because you know why? Because if you can 50-50 hope that your jungler is better than the other jungler, then you're in good hands. At least that way you can win a lane and maybe the jungler can help you. The jungler's
Enemy
role
slain.
is to keep an eye on the
Turret
map
is under
and the
attack.
enemy jungler and controlling the objectives and flow of the game. It's a very important role. That's why I told everyone when learning or playing this game to main jungle second role, because everyone starts at different levels. You can be a high rank elo but not know anything about jungle and then get shit on when you're auto filled, or you can be a laner and you don't know anything about jungle
Is under attack.
and you're just like starting out learning the jungle, but you don't really watch a lot of jungle videos because there's not many jungle videos out there to
Ally
help you.
slain.
Well, I decided to make finally a simple and more jungle guide of how I play, but not as the jungler, as the mid laner. And what I talk about is explaining how to jungle and win in this game. So I am Kennen right now, right? My Malphite died
You
early,
have
and then I
slain
killed
an
Nasus
enemy.
early. And then, after that, I used my ability to get fed by
Enemy
snowballing off
slain.
Nasus and other junglers that are squishy, because I can just one-shot them. Kennen is very OP, and when in the right hands can be very game changer. Even if your Kennen is not that great and doing bad, his ult is so useful. It's like Malphite. You don't have to be great at the game, but if you have a good Malphite ult, it could change the game around. So, in this case, I chose Kennen because I decided I want to carry this solo game and do my best I can. And what is the best champ to like 1v9 or 1v5, right? I believe Kennen is really good at 1v3s.
The enemy
Most of the
team
time,
has
if you're going to be
slain the
really
Rift
strong fed, you
Herald.
can 1v3, and sometimes your build can be versatile, because I don't always go AP Kennen. Actually, I don't even have an AP Kennen build. I actually have a jungler build for him, an AD build, and another AD build for 1v1s. Now, I might start deleting my 1v1 builds for like ranking builds, but I personally don't think that people should just look at a build and not test it out. They should definitely try to test it out and see how it fits or accustomed to their style. So I always tell people, don't copy type pros builds, because you
Middle
don't know
turret is
what
under
they
attack.
play or how their play style is, and you don't know how to use it right. So unless you actually play it more times or watch them or learn from them or something like that, you're not going to be able to fully mimic their ability to use their build right. So in this case, Malphite goes tank build. That's fine. I have enough damage.
Slain.
Camille has enough damage. Seraphine has enough damage. Our Ashkan, I don't know. I mean, sometimes he would just
Middle
die to
turret is
towers
under
and get
attack.
greedy for thirsty for kills.
You are
But
on a
anyhow,
killing spree.
Morello is a good item to counter against Nasus because of anti-lifesteal. Also for Morgana too, when she tries to steal and suck from you. But I don't really worry about Morgana because I'll build Rod of Ages. If I don't build Rod of Ages, she can one-shot me, and if she's really fed, she can pretty much destroy any
Bottom turret is
squishy
under
champ
attack.
in a couple of moves. So really, she's just annoying to face with. So being Kennen, I'm versatile.
Turret lost.
If I play against Morgana, sometimes I might play Wukong against her because knockups will stop her, right? And so
Enemy slain.
I really like champs that can 1v9 or carry the game or dictate the game by having good ultimates. Because if you really want to carry and be a team player and have a good ultimate for your team, that's what you want to do. So Seraphine is a team player, Malphite is a team player. A lot of these champs are more towards using their ult right for objectives or even team fighting. And so I appreciate people who pick champs like these, because in a random rank game, most of the time it's just solo queue and people just pick whatever champ they pick. They don't think about team comp, or they're not good at it because they're one tricks, and then they grind up like that. That's how it is. So when I see people like that, I think, wow, I don't know what to say, but just like, you played this game for this long, you don't get bored or like play other champs. It's fine if you want to one trick and show off in high rank and stuff, but like, I mean, they can do whatever they want. I just personally think I'm not that type of player. Like, people think I'm a Zed main. I did Zed main a little bit, and I thought I liked it a lot, and even jungle a lot, but over time they started nerfing him because of my videos or maybe something like that, and they didn't want Zed jungle anymore. I still could Zed jungle and pull it off, but it's harder with more champs with more CC. The less CC champs in the game, the better a Zed can pop off. That's the same goes for any assassin, right? And so Zed is good up to until about maybe 16 to 18 minutes plus. After that, it's kind of hard to like, because if everyone's getting more stronger and fed in their items, all that matters is team fight, right? You can throw as Zed jungle because you're so squishy, and if you don't kill the person right, or you don't ult the right person, then it might be over for you. If you get caught out too, you can also escape, but then you waste your ult and stuff like that for escaping instead of engaging on the enemy team. A while back I wanted to do Kennen jungle, but I didn't really think people should watch my AD Kennen jungle or guides or anything like that, because dude, people are just so toxic. Why would I try to help people when they're just being so toxic and consistent, and they just don't understand the game at all? So it's like, it's very controversial. Like, you can be a good jungler and help your team and make good guides and be like that, or you can just be a jungler that doesn't care and just, like, you know, give them karma if they're being this bad and trolling you and they're like toxic or they're tilted. Like, I totally understand those feelings. I get that. Everyone gets that. Like, there's no way, not even someone with my memory, my photographic memory, or my skills cannot get angry sometimes. It's like, everyone gets mad, everyone gets tilted, everyone gets annoyed, like, you know? So like, all you can do is just focus and mute them. Like, that's the best I can say. It's just focus and mute. Most of the time I used to do that, and I would win and clutch up, and people would shut up afterwards, you know? Because I rather use my skills to talk versus us actually arguing with them, because they can just argue forever and be delusional. So I like, just at this point I don't care anymore. I think being chat banned is the best thing ever, because then I can just actually focus on the game, and I'm actually 10 times even stronger because of that. Because I don't have to rely on typing, I don't have to rely on babysitting, I don't have to rely on telling them what to do or how to win the game. If they know how to play the game, I'm not gonna say anything. That's simple. But if I see a mistake, I'll point it out, because it's like something I would usually do. I'm an honest guy. I genuinely think people should be more honest and more open, and just not like get butthurt so much, because there's two ways to actually explain things to people. One, you could come off as narcissistic, cocky, full of ego, and just straight up talk trash. I would say that's like kind of like the double lift way. Double lift, he's a good player, but like, he also is a cocky player, right? And he also like knows his own weaknesses from that, because he likes to talk a lot. And I'm the same way. I would think Double Lift and I have similar personalities. But then every now and then I would feel like Beerson, because Beerson is calm control. I would feel that moment when I'm not trying to get angry and type. I think Double Lift and Beerson are the perfect combo, because they're completely opposite of each other sometimes. Because Double Lift will take that emotions and, you know, reflect over it, and then he'll like express it, right? That's kind of what I am. Where Beerson, he keeps it up and keeps remain calm for his team so that they could focus to win. Because while people are stressing out, he's trying to focus. And sometimes he doesn't realizes that his own teammates can be tilted, or maybe he's not engaging as much because he's thinking too much on his teammates. Beerson, if he had some half of Double Lift and Double Lift had half of Beerson, they would be the perfect duo combo. Honestly, TSM, I may have been a big TSM fan because of Beerson, realizing this, but I also realized other things too, like how jungler is super important in these esports games. So if people are still toxic and being this abusive, that is why most jungler videos guides, I appreciate some of them, because there's some chill guides and they really talk straightforward, especially on PC League. I used to remember watching King Stick's jungle. He was really good at helping taught jungle a little bit, and you know, other tips. His
Enemy
Chad voice
slain.
and smooth
Your
talking
team has
really
stolen
made it
Baron
enjoyable
Nashor.
watching.
Double kill.
For me, my ego is really big, but I never thought of myself as a liar. So if people think I'm a
Killing
liar and they
spree.
just want to cause drama, slander to get attention, that's just the way they are. I mean, you really can't judge someone
Enemy
without actually meeting them
slain.
right in person. You can judge it off whatever you want, stats, rank, whatever. I don't care. I really don't care for the most part. I play this game long enough to know, wow, that does not really affect me how I play. I honestly just
Enemy
laugh it off,
slain.
show them up with my skills, and then
Rampage.
they end up, getting mad
Enemy
and then
turret
commenting,
destroyed.
"You suck," even after I won or something like that. Like, facts are facts, bro. You're gonna be either good or bad.
Unstoppable.
That's it. If you're
Enemy
bad and you
turret
admit it,
destroyed.
at least you know your mistakes and you're getting better. I appreciate that. Now, if you're bad and you talk shit
Enemy slain.
and you don't know what you're saying, and then you lose a lot, and then you don't get better because you're bad and always talking shit, well, that's why you're bad. So, like, if people don't understand that and always compare your stats to them, those are the type of people that actually don't actually understand how that every game is different and every rank is different and every match is different. Rank is like an idea. It's an idea that if you're high rank, you should be this expectations. I don't have any expectations when I come to playing the game. You know why? Because that's how people lose. They're expected that their teammates that are this rank are gonna win or do this carry role when they could be auto-filled or not even that role or main that role. And I gotta say, thank you Malphite for making my day. I haven't had a good game in Wild Rift
Enemy slain.
in a while. I mean, I would have fun in it every now and then, but like there just still be
Double
rude
kill.
people or toxic people because that's just the way the
Enemy
game is
turret
designed. If
destroyed.
you enjoy that stuff, go ahead. Like, it's fun. I enjoy it every now and then. I mean, I can be a double lift, I can be Beerson, I can be calm, I can be trash talking. Either way, what I really want to say is that this was a ranked game, and after my first ranking, I remember I did something bad, but it's like the match history is gone, but it doesn't even show it now. So the only ranked game I have is this one after the season reset. And I'm gold 1, and I'm playing in a higher rank,
Unstoppable.
so
Enemy turret
I actually think it's
destroyed.
easier playing in higher rank than low rank.
Enemy
And
slain.
that's because of me, of my skills, because I know I can compete with those people.
Victory.
Otherwise, we'll all mismatch. I think, honestly, this game was as very well played, and he sent me a friend request just to say this, and it really made my day. Like, it kind of lit something inside of me. I felt wholesome. Like, I felt like I could just delete the game and just be content with like how I play and how I got good over the time. Because at least I know that I'm good and I can build my ego with my skills, and I back up my talk, and I don't actually run away from a 1v1, and I actually don't think people should understand that they're good just because of the rank. I had good games before, but that was just a great game because I knew myself those were my skills. And this is another example of my reaction time. Watch this how I steal this dragon perfectly at 850 smite.
This is how legends are made. This is how legends are made. This is how legends are made. I got that lightning inside me. Oh, just you watch. This is how legends are made. I'm like a titan that's rising. Oh, just you watch. This is how.
Thank you guys for watching, streaming on Twitch for Valorant and Wild Rift. Peace out.